everyone! So today I'm going to be using 100 yen shop makeup. There are two main 100 yen stores in Japan, Daiso and Seria. Everything I got is from Seria. And I've been using it for a little bit now, so I think I have a good idea of what it's like. So let's get started. First thing I have is this primer. So this is from AC Makeup Tokyo. It's a primer stick. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really notice anything from this. It does make my face a little tacky, but it doesn't really help with like the foundation sinking into my lines and stuff. Next thing I have is a concealer. It is from Mio Piccolo. The shade is a 1. I'm pretty sure they only had one shade, so the color selection for the base products is pretty much non-existent. But luckily I'm pretty fair, so I feel like I can make things work for me. This concealer's kind of liquidy. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it really covers much. And it's called Mio Piccolo, and if you know Italian, Mio Piccolo means my small, my little. Interesting. So that's the concealer. Don't really feel like it did much. I mean, it's not horrible, but whatever. Now for foundation, they had two different kinds of foundations. They had a stick foundation, and it's the same brand as the primer, the AC Makeup Tokyo. And then they had this liquid foundation, which is also by AC Makeup Tokyo. Now when they say liquid foundation, this is liquid. Like, it literally sounds like water. It pretty much is the consistency of water. Like, I don't know how this is supposed to work. Like, that's what it looks like. And then, I don't know. I guess it kind of has a tint to it, but again, it doesn't really do much. And now, as for the stick concealer, it looks a little dark, but actually once I blend it in, it's okay. I don't know if there's like some kind of color adjusting, but once I blend it in on my face, it's not that bad. I mean, it's still kind of dark. Anyway, what I've been doing is I've just been mixing the two because either is great on their own. They're, like I said, they literally only had those two shades. The shade selection is non-existent. So this is in the shade Natural, and this is in the shade, there's no shade name on this one. So basically what I like to do is just kind of draw this one on a little bit. And then I take this one and put a couple of drops on the brush. Just dot it around. And then I blend it in. Is some coverage, like I feel like most of it's coming from the stick part. You know, my skin looks a little bit more even now. And now for powder. So this is a foundation powder, and they did actually have two shades of this. So the shade name is Pink Ochre, and it's by the brand Crayon Touch Me. A nice name. So I'm just gonna put that on. I do feel like the texture of this powder is really nice. Like, it does feel like finely milled, and I feel like The base makeup is okay, like under normal conditions, but it was like really hot the other day and I was sweating a lot, so I felt like my face looked really greasy and oily. So I don't feel like this powder really is that great if maybe you're an oily person. I mean, I normally have dry skin, so I don't know. So for blush, I have this one. This is by the Mio Piccolo brand, and the packaging's really cute. So let's put some of that on. The shade name is Pink. That's the shade name, Pink. But, you know, it looks nice when you first apply it. I don't think it's the longest lasting thing in the world, but it's okay. So they didn't have any setting spray, so I'm just going to be using the one in my project pan. And same thing for eyebrows. There were no brow products, so I'm just going to be using the one from my project pan. And no eye primer, so again, just using the one from my project pan. Okay, now for eyeshadow. So I have this little palette from AC Makeup Tokyo. It has all shimmer shades in it. There are no matte shades. And the quality is okay. So I have them swatched on my hand here. So this shade I feel like is probably not the greatest. It's kind of dry, a little flaky. It doesn't really show up on the eyes. I feel like the middle shades are pretty decent. Like they feel not as dry. And the last one, you know, it's pigmented. It's there. So I'm just going to do something simple. So first I'm going to take this peach coral shade and put that all over the lid. And then I'm going to take the darkest shade, I'm going to put that on the outer corner. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow, so not too bad. For eyeliners, I have these two from the Crayon Touch Me brand. So I have a nude color and a navy color. So these said that they were metallic on the packaging, but actually once I opened them up, they are glitter liners, not metallic. They do have some base color to them, so I can like use them as an eyeliner. And I do like the way they look, so I'm gonna put the navy one on the top. So yeah, the eyeliners are good, and they do last a decent amount. They don't really smudge. You do get a little bit of glitter fallout, but it's nothing crazy. I've actually really been liking this nude one on top of a black liquid liner to add some glitter to it. I think it's super pretty. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this on the inner corner today though. Now mascara. So I have the mascara from the Mio Piccolo brand, Volume Mascara. So it has just a little bitty wand, and the texture is kind of, not like kind of thick, but like, you know, stringy. And the mascara is okay. It's not like the greatest thing I've ever tried, but it's certainly not the worst thing I've ever tried. So, you know, it makes my lashes black, which is good. It adds a little bit of volume, a little bit of separation. One good thing about it is it doesn't really smudge or flake off, so that's good. Okay, so that is the mascara. So yeah, I don't hate it. Like, it's fairly decent. And last but not least is lipstick. So this is from the AC Makeup Tokyo. So the color name is Apricot Beige. And this is a very interesting lipstick. Like, it feels very emollient, like almost mousse-like. It glides on very smoothly. It has like, you know, some slip to it. I think it looks nice, but it doesn't last long at all. So those are all the products I got. Overall, I think you can get a pretty decent look with the products. I don't think they're going to be as long lasting as maybe some other things, but yeah, I think the look is pretty decent. So yeah, I think my favorite things are the powder and the liners. Things I think are just okay are the stick foundation, the primer, the blush, the lipstick, concealer, eyeshadow. Mascara is pretty decent. Really the only thing I really don't care for is this foundation. It's just way too liquidy. I don't know, don't really see the point. So that's everything. I'll see you next time. Bye!